Hi everybody, we're back. And it's time to revisit the wonderful world of Rim. It's Rimworld. If OBS picks it up. Hello. I have activated the extension so that you can accumulate silver and spend it on things, and you can also vote when there's votes. There we go. There's Rimworld. I'm going to leave it paused because we ended last time with a slight problem. So this is the old colony, and in my efforts to deconstruct everything and move it to the new place, I took out all of the batteries, so we have no power. I deconstructed a lot of stuff. We have no defenses. And as such, getting everything to leave the colony was a stress, and everyone wasn't leaving. A lot of animals starved before they could leave. So there's a pile of dead muffalo down here. There's one here, and they've dropped the stuff that they picked up. Dead goat as well. Random minigun. What's that? That's a dead drifter. Okay. But we did manage to get that caravan leave, just not carrying everything and everyone we needed it to. So the people who were left behind are a little bit in trouble. We have Dirk here, who is okay. There was an outbreak of fibrous mechanites, which is affecting the people here and the people on the road. Sensory mechanites and fibrous mechanites for Grandmaster Pater. So is in extreme pain. Amras has been a bit cut up. Slight malnutrition. Sensory mechanites. And then this, I think this is second. Is this second Andy Pants, or is this? Basically, there's two Andy Pants at the moment, and one of them can be remade into someone else. So this is the old colony. The people who just left the old colony: Lama Lupe, Lady Mephistopheles, Ancient Sprite, Ems, Space Maria, and Finley. Some of them have the old fibrous mechanites, so they're in a lot of pain, but they're on the move. They've got a whole lot of animals with them, but also a lot of stuff. And they're carrying a lot of food, but they're sharing it with all the animals, and therefore it's not going to last very long. 0 days of food, apparently. Remind me never to ask to help you move house. I'll turn up with my horde of muffalo, and half of them will die on your doorstep. But then, at the new colony, everything's great. It's all building more bedrooms. It's all nice and organised. We've got plenty of power. We're growing stuff because it's the summer, and it does get cold in the winter. But mostly everyone's fine. Here's me. Eloquence, there you are. Angeline. Raker. Dandy Octopus. Rahaug. Tea Leaf, still alive. Anonymous Salami. Harpers. Dr. Lemon Socks. Nina. Ray Tracer. Gladion. Sam. Bloomers. Lahumph. Speedy, who is currently obsessed with corpses. Octavian Soupdi. Lynn. Selsig. Sunflower. Stream Elements. Pyrola. Mushroom Piggy. And second Andy Pants. So yeah. Still alive. Some people died last time. Nebula, the third, unfortunately passed away, as did Boodot. That's another Nebula. And these are people we don't know. Harley died. Another Nebula. Original M's. And Jack the Fen. We could have a Cindy instead of second Handy Pants. Let's do this one. And we can go again. There we go, Cindy. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on here. We need to make sure. Oh, Dirk is going to have to do some doctoring, even though he's not good. He's got 1 in doctoring, but he kind of has to. We can turn off cleaning for these people. Some extreme break risks, some starvation. Minor, pen, not important, not important. The main thing is that people here survive and then they get enough food to leave. Today your aim is to fix your eyes. Yes. You can fix your eyes as soon as you like. I think maybe I don't think we have the eyes anymore because of the dangerous surgery we did last time. What do we got? There's a bionic eye and a prosthetic heart, but we lost the Archotech eyes because of some bad surgery. Maybe more are in the caravan because they got sent to the wrong place. The party has the eyes. Okay, good to know. Dirk, you're the only one who can currently walk. As soon as you wake up. I don't need visitors right now. Gladion's on an insulting spree. That's fine. New artificial heart. Yes. Once everyone's at the new colony, Amras needs rescue. Okay, Dirk, you're the only one who can rescue Amras. Once everyone's at the new colony, we can start dishing out surgeries and just organizing everything. It's going to be great. But for now, we just need to survive and get more creatures who can carry stuff. Because there is some stuff like the telescope, some steel, this pain stopper. Oh, we've been sent. Andy Pants has sent 2 healer mech serums. That is extremely useful. Dirk. Oh no, hang on. Don't cancel that. I need to tell you to use it. Well, we'll use 1 on Andy Pants. Operations. Healer serum. Who's worse? Amras. Or I think Grandmaster Pater with the 2 lots of mechanites. That can't be good. You left your laptop lurking last stream so you could build your silver. Game the system. Yes, that's how you do it. Dirk. I think, Dirk, you need to stop resting and help other people. And then once they're okay, they can do stuff and you can rest. Oh yeah, there's also a drone. A psychic droner here. Which is making people unhappy. But if we don't have the people to attack it. So we're just abandoning all this silver.
Ray Tracer gifted a tier 1 sub to T-Leaf 15.
Oh, thanks,
This is
Ray
their
Tracer.
first gift sub in the channel.
That's very kind of you. Tea-Leaf, enjoy the sub. Your malnutrition was cured. But it didn't cure the mechanites? Does healer serum not? It doesn't help. Well, it's meant to heal like minor things. I guess mechanites don't count as minor. Salami and Gladion are having a fight. I guess because they were insulting each other. Insulted Salami's emotional stability. Called Salami a criminal. Compared Gladion's uncle to a pheasant. So... yeah, okay. Mechanites is not healed by serum. But Dirk is on it. And with a hospital skill of 1, he has managed to tend it. Quality 16. That's okay. Yeah, these just have to be treated and then left. Dirk, you're feeding kibble to Grandmaster Peter. I guess that's the food we've got currently. Good. Okay, we'll speed things up. I don't think anyone's going to die right now. Dirk's just going to have to tend to people. You can rest when everybody's tended. Feeding Andy Pants kibble, lovely. Everybody likes eating kibble. Eat your delicious meat and corn slop. And then eat some yourself. Delicious. Disease gutworms. Oh, that's could be because you ate kibble? No. Dr. Lemonsocks has got gutworms. Salami's sent some proper food. Thanks, Salami. Now Pyrola's on an insulting spree. Ooh. How much has fallen out of bed? Boom, 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 slop. What are you saying? Let's have a look. Where are you? Where can I find you? There you are. You are saying you insulted Cindy's friends. Selsig insulted your hands. I insulted your beliefs. You insulted Eloquence's forehead. I disrespected your opinions. And now Nina's sad because she's seen a rotting corpse. I see. Somebody has put a rotting corpse on the table. How are we doing? Amorous, back in bed, has been treated. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So, I think we need to get all the people to the new colony, and then maybe we send like a couple back to do one last gear trip. because, I mean, that doesn't even have to be anytime soon. As long as it's before we abandon the colony. Andy Pants sent some more delicious food. Thank you. People need treating in the new colony. But there's plenty of doctors there. We've got a nice hospital. What are we currently researching? Recon armor. Dum, dum, dum. We've got so much food. We should be good for the winter. We've got 3 res serums in the new colony. So if anyone dies in the new colony, they'll be fine. This is full of stuff. Quest active. Breaking out Angeline. Okay. Maybe that will go well. Last time we tried to break someone out, we lost everybody. In fact, Angeline might have been one of the ones that we lost. It's... okay. It's nearer the old colony than the new colony. We've got... how long have we got? 23 days. Okay. We'll just sit on that and we'll accept it at the last minute. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. You were rendering with accidental caps. Sure. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. We will save you, Angeline. Do not worry. Although you are already here, so we'll save original you. Okay, people are still healing. Catatonic breakdown. It's not ideal. Food poisoning major. That'd be from eating kibble. Crying wolf. Yeah. Saying saving. Oh, all of these dead animals have rotted. That's good. What about the ones down here? They're starting to rot because no one's making food because they're all hurt. Okay. So maybe we're not going to be able to get food before we leave. We could harvest these strawberries. Cargo pots. With eggs in them. Delicious eggs. Rahaug is fed up with civilization. Wild creatures are always free. Decided to leave the faction, live with the animals. Okay, why did you become Andy Pants instead of Rahaug? I guess we'll try and tame you. You're also carrying an EMP launcher. Why did you become... When did you become Andy Pants? I don't understand. And I can't rename you now because you're not part of the colony. Dun, dun, dun. Was there a mega spider eating the meals? It's possible. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we've recruited Andy Pants / Rahaug. That didn't take a lot. Okay, but I can't. I can't type. I can't type. That's not even how you spell it. I don't remember how you spell Rahaug, but I can't do it anyway because it requires underscores, and I can't put underscores in names. So I can't reconnect Rahaug unless they're in chat. RAA. Hodge. Okay. But yeah, their name on Twitch is like A_Rahaug. And I can't put underscores in names. Where did you... Lacks ranged weapon. Oh, because it's an EMP. I see. Growing. You're a grower. How's everyone doing? Still recovering. Dirk, time to feed everybody. There's a muffalo eating the nice food. Feed. Bum, bum. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. Dirk's gonna feed everyone and then eat himself. How's the caravan doing? Their pain has gone down, that's good. The mechanites are being heat treated. Everybody's moving at decent speeds. Ancient Sprite, what's wrong with you? You've got a prosthetic leg. That's fair enough. They're not starving, which is good. Stream Elements has nothing to do. What do you mean? Your job is cleaning. Dum, dum, dum. Okay. Everyone's work is good, good, good. Harper's very good at growing. That's good. Stream Elements. Oh yeah, I remember. I just told Stream Elements to clean and nothing else. So let's sure do that. Cooking as well. Why not? These are things that need to get done. We could maybe add a few lavish meals, to be honest. We've got the food for it. Oh, Amherst is up. Relaxing socially on his own. It's good. Stream Elements has to clean until I can see myself in this floor. Be kind of hilarious if Stream Elements got married. I mean, maybe. This isn't the original Stream Elements that had no hands, no legs, and no tongue. This is new Stream Elements, who is not a wooden boy. Is Dirk going to do some cooking? Yes, good. Get the animals that haven't melted yet. These animals are getting disgusting. So there's all these strawberries can be harvested. Amras, you can get the strawberries. No constructing. Cooking. No mining. Plant cut. No research. Okay. Good. Maybe handling. Could do with some more pack animals. I think alpacas can carry stuff. Where does it say? Pack animal, yes. Okay. We're gonna tame alpacas if we can. Hunt some more little things. Turkeys are good. Cindy's on a food binge because of darkness. Never mind. You've dropped your weapon. Good. I don't know where you dropped it. So that's as good as lost forever. Drone intensifies. Okay, need to get out of there. Andy Pants is throwing a party. People are happy again. Oh, this muffalo was rotted. Amras, please do some hunting. Cindy's develops an addiction to wake up. Good. Amras, you can pick up this minigun. Dun, dun, dun. More mufflers say the word. Okay. Well, definitely will soon. We kind of need more food storage, or we just need to cook quicker. Dirk is having a poor mood. I know Dirk will get out of here soon and everything will be better. Boom, 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 boom. Don't think there's anything else I need from around here. There's stuff like this which we could take with the caravan. It's not the #1 priority. What's this guy got on his back? Smoke pop. Boom, 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 boom. Random things. Oh, an Architect eye. That might be one of Dr. Lemonsock's eyes. What I can do is... Hang on. Get rid of... If I put this stuff in a zone, then they'll pick it up and pack it when I tell them to. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Not worried about wood. That's already in one. That's all in one. Gun. Nothing else? Nah. Okay, so now we just need enough food for the journey. These people still all doing fine. Yeah, they're not even starving. 0 days of food is a lie. I think that taking animals with us just kind of screws up the metric. What's going on? Is there a vote? Alpha Beavers, Manhunter Pack, Healing Nanites or Sprinkling? You're going for a Manhunter Pack. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to keep on this screen because the other colony would not survive a Manhunter Pack. Yes, here we go. What is it a pack of? Cobras! The Cobras are coming. It's G.I. Joe, the Rise of Cobra. Here they come. They're making terrible noises. Cobras bark, right? Is that what they actually sound like? Is that what a cobra bark sounds like? Boom, boom. Have you never heard a cobra bark, Andy Pants? Okay, they're attacking the turrets. Turrets are not particularly effective against cobras. I guess it's a small target. Sam's coming out to take on. Oh, and me. There we go. Did it. That wasn't too bad. Just fixing up all the stuff. Taking out the last of the cobras. Good job, everybody. I swear it's a thing that cobras bark. Hang on. I'm gonna look it up. Dun, 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 dun. On YouTube, Cobra bark. King Cobra sounds. Okay, it's kind of a hiss. A little bit of a bark. Ooh. Like that. I guess that's what they call the kind of call barking. Wow, that's scary. Okay, that's enough cobras. More like a cat than a dog. Okay, yeah. It's like a growly hiss. Dirk, what do you mean you have nothing to do? Oh, I told you to cook, but there's nothing to cook. I see. What if you harvest all the things? I can give you hunting as well. Say harvest all the strawberries. No, this is hay grass, this is rice. Okay, we'll harvest the rice as well. Then we'll have food. Cindy needs a weapon. Cindy's mostly melee. You can have that. Idaho statesman, sometimes when threatened, gopher snakes can make a noise akin to barking. Yeah, I guess that could be a Google feud. Do cobras blank? Da, da, da. So yeah, we can get. I think we might even need some more beds, to be honest. Okay, we're clearing out this so that we can extend the building this way. What we do need is there's a moisture pump. We could pump all of the moisture out of these areas. It does take components. Get rid of all this moisture. Then we can build over it. Maybe I could build more down this way and leave like a section in the middle. How you doing, Dirk? You're cutting strawberries, that's good. And there's some meat. Making meals out of meat and strawberries. Boom. What a pretty base. Thank you, Ebony Dragon. This is the original base. But then we all upped and moved. The last caravan is on its way. Second to last caravan. To the Green Pigeon Woodland. And now we live here. It does get cold. But we're stockpiling enough food for the winter. There's a whole lot of animals on the way. I don't know how well they will survive the winter. But we've got too many of them anyway. What a pretty face. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Pyral. Yeah, maybe if we downsize the number of animals we have, we can move them inside for the winter and just feed them kibble rather than having to plant all this hay. What do you mean not enclosed? Oh. I thought this was saying about the old fence, but I guess it's not. Don't know when that happened. Okay, we can fix that. Cindy, let's take you off hunting because I gave you a melee weapon. Recreation variety. There's TVs on the way in the caravan. Bom, 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 bom. You put video of barking gopher snake into stream chat in the Discord. Okay. Shall I have a look? Gopher snake. Oh, it's small.
Oh, it's making noise. Oh, shut that door.
He's probably gonna bite me, but maybe not.
Hang on, it's kind of cute. I want to. Can I put it? Window capture.
Is there a way I can help you?
It's not working. Hang on. Dum 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 dum. Here we go.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, good.
Just need a snack.
He's just not happy. I'm alright. I'm your friend. Don't bite me. Don't do it.
Not
Don't
venomous.
put you in the bucket.
Little more than scratches.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah, So the tail, you can tell by the tail.
He
I
mad.
know it's kind of hard to see him.
It was
Yeah. Angry little snack. What's this? Major break risk? That's fine. Everybody's fine. Little hissy noodle. Yes. Oh look. Ebony Dragot. You have arrived in a caravan. It's come to say hello. With Cindy and Param. Master Pater's still out for the count with 2 lots of mechanites. That can't be fun. Woo! Hope you bring awesome things. Yes, there's... You're not actually a trader, so... I think you're just passing through, but... that's fine. Sure, everybody's just pottering along, getting the food. Speed things up. Anypants cooking, good. No one's cleaning anymore, so the food might be compromised. But that's fine. Just need enough to get out of here. There are just like random corpses dotted around. Some slowly get eaten. Some just desiccate. This is the boneyard, where turkeys feast on your flesh. Some people are inspired. What are you inspired in? Work frenzy, good. Go frenzy, also good. Salami, psychotic wandering. What's wrong, Salami? Drowsy, Nebula died. Clothes. Yeah, lots of people need new clothes. Are we still working on clothes? No. Please. Please make more clothes. Whoever's good at making clothes. I think D normally makes all the clothes. Yes, leaving much mess behind. We're not getting our deposit back. Yeah, from whoever rented us this plot of land. Taking some hay as well, sure. Hay's good. I am intrigued. If I'm not going to send the caravan now, but I just want to do a test. Test caravan. How much can we carry of what we've got between us and the one Muffalo calf? Components, cloth. It's a lot of wool, a lot of steel. Of the things that we definitely want to bring, fire phone pop-up, we should probably take those. So yeah, let's see how much we telescope. How much are we under? Probably some of the weapons, all of the steel. Some wool. We need like 600 kilograms, so that's a few more animals. We can manage that, I think, eventually. Either sent from the sky or tamed locally. We are set to tame, but I think we need food to be able to do that. Who's Andy Pants, can you... You can handle. Boom, boom, boom. If I want clothes, go to the place where they need it. Sure. This is where... there's some people in the old colony and in the caravan who also want new clothes. This is where we're storing them. There is a lot of clothes here. In fact, there's loads of clothes of good quality. They're just not wearing them. That's the problem. But Pyro sent pants. Thanks for the pants. Why is it down here? Is this part of the home area? It's not. Yeah, they're not... I'm not telling them they can't wear the pants. They're just not doing it. I could force them to wear the nice clothes. Who's complaining about tattered apparel? I am. What's wrong with my clothes? Oh, that's armor. That's not clothes. Maybe it's more armor than clothes. Dandy octopus. It's the hat. Parker forced. Okay, let's. Maybe I can, if I clear forced, see who that helps. Because some of it might be the armor. It's not actually clothes, it's other things. Here you go, Sam's putting on new pants. People are changing their clothes. Okay. Grandmaster Pater's up. Max a weapon. Dum, dum, dum. Bio-coded stuff. Shotgun. Good. This is fine. Everything's fine. No pants, thanks. Yeah, there was... I remember the time when everybody was forced to take off all of their clothes. And it happened just before a particularly cold winter. And the results were problematic. Boom, boom, boom. Recreation priority clothes. Minor, that's just the old colony. We're fine. Some people are unhappy. For now, we're concentrating on survival and moving everything. We can deal with happiness after. This is like is it Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Once we've dealt with shelter and sustenance, then we can deal with spiritual fulfillment. You can send a bunch of jackets. I don't think we need it. I think the clothes that people are unhappy about, they can swap if they want to, or it's like armor stuff. Like Tea Leaf, let's look at you. You're wearing pants, jacket, and t-shirt that are all great quality. But you're also wearing this veil. And that's what you're unhappy about. Okay. Is it just people want more options? I can tell D to make some veils and some hoods. Tribal headdress, sure. Bowler hats. So that's it. They don't want to take off the veil that they've made part of their look. And that's making them unhappy because the veil they're wearing is low quality. Parker's okay. We need Parkers for the new people who are coming who don't have cold weather clothes. Can you make fezzes? No. Bowler hats, please? Okay. We can make more bowler hats. Can be the bowler hat clan. Cowboy hats. Lovely. Good. More people can wear cowboy hats. There's quite a lot of cowboy hats up here already. Yeah, Pyrola, you're wearing decent clothes, but you're unhappy that your veil is only at 32%. More Parkers, sure. Thanks. We've got a good stock of clothes now, I think. Don't know whether to expand the food store or not. Currently all this food is just sat out there. Maybe I make ducks unhappy because of the drone. I get it. This is bigger than we need. Or maybe I just make maybe this is copy settings. This can be the armory. And then in here we're going to deconstruct this wall and we'll just make this room bigger. Copy settings. Paste settings. Gladion's insulting people. And then we build more storage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. Maybe we add one more vent to keep things cool. Colonist needs rescue. Is it Grandmaster Peter? Yeah. Because of all the pain and the food poisoning. Good. Okay. These skeletons just in the food store. It's fine. Everything's fine. You're going to send a herd of muffalo when it's time. thank you. We probably don't need as many as we used to have because let me just, maybe I can check on, can I see here, items, aminals. No, it's not going to tell me. But yeah, I think you get like 80 to 100 kilograms on a muffalo. And we need like 500. So maybe like 4 or 5 muffalo. Because we've got 1 calf. And we've now got a couple of alpacas as well. So we're not going to need too many. Everything's fine. The tattered apparel number is slowly going down. The quest for Angeline is still there. We'll accept it within the next 18 days. This is good. Life is good. Another alpaca. Good. Dum, dum, dum. I could probably connect those. What are they called? Hydro water sucky things. Hydro pump, moisture pump. And then I think you can just... No, you have to deconstruct them. Okay. We can't just move it to a new spot. Why don't you have power? You do have power. And then I was wondering, do we get another outer wall to protect us? So they have to breach a wall, then they get shot by turrets. Although I think it'd be better if the turrets can see them at maximum distance. We could just put sandbags around the turrets. That might help. Dum, dum, dum. Why are you putting food in here? A chick has been torn to death by an Arctic wolf, no doubt. Never mind. Maybe we can tame it. It's risky. Stockpiled nutrition 68. Should be fine for the winter. Could maybe do with some more power, to be honest. Could do more solar, although this might, I think this is a mountain. So maybe that's not the best. Salami has sent a good colonist. Thanks, Salami. Should this be Ebony Dragon? Is that who this is for? There you go. Great. Okay. You were a shunned girl, and then you became an art student. But you're pretty good at shooting. Quite good at everything except mining. Sanguine, beautiful, and a cannibal. Great. That's not a bad combination of things. Cooking, hunting, all not bad. Let's get you a weapon. Weapons are down here now. Not the incendiary launcher. This. No, this rifle. No, it's biocoded. This pistol. I've been sent a duck by Ebony Dragon, thanks. And Salami has sent more bowler hats. Great. Everybody can wear bowler hats. Where's this duck? Hello, duck. That's a good duck. Uniform. Do I force everybody to wear bowler hats? Grandmaster Pater, you are without weapon again because you collapsed. So we've now got 4 alpaca and a muffalo calf. Okay, Dr. Lemon Socks has gone mad and is attacking Tea Leaf. This is not ideal. Who wins this fight? Place your bets. Bruise. Bruise. Dr. Lemon Socks does have a fancy arm, but is blind. No, don't. Mushroom Piggy. Don't shoot Dr. Lemon Socks. Ah, no, you've done it now. Please rescue Dr. Lemon Socks. I didn't want you to shoot her. I guess that's what you get when you go berserk. How are you, Tea Leaf? Bruise. But otherwise you're fine. Animal starvation. Those are ones in the caravan. Not again, Dr. Lemon Socks. Don't worry. I think you'll be dead in 7 hours, but I think someone will take care of you. Why did you start this fight? You were chatting about blackjack, and then you went berserk. Because you're in mind-shattering pain, and you... Dr. Lemon Socks, I'm sorry to inform you that apparently you have a thing for Stream Elements, but Stream Elements has rebuffed you 3 times. But yeah, you are very unhappy. Possibly because of the gut worms. But Tea Leaf is now treating you. Who's a good doctor, so you should be okay. Ebony Dragon sent a game of thanks. Let's install this in the game room with the billiards table. Oh yeah, we're saying we need more. We need more power. Oh, duh. These are blocked by trees. Hang on. Please chop all of these trees down. In fact, just cut all of the plants from this area. There's also an eclipse, so the solar isn't working. But yeah, maybe I build some more solar, but not under a mountain like these ones. There we go, more solar. Pig's Shack of Valuables. What is it? A sword and a spear. That's fine. Why aren't you connected? Oh, you are connected. There's just not enough power. I see. How's Dr. Lemon Socks? Fine. You'll get over it. You're just in a lot of pain. Mind-shattering pain. Bum, 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 bum. Board game's great for strengthening friendships, unless it's Monopoly. That's fair. I'm a big board game fan, and I'm always of the opinion that the best board game is one that you can enjoy losing, because otherwise only one person enjoys the game. Yes, from the gutworms is where your mind-shattering pain is coming from, Dr. Lemon Socks. Oh, we've been sent 3 art benches. Okay, thanks. I think we've already got one. We're not really using it. Oh no, these are both stonecutter tables. Maybe we don't have an art bench. I should install the art bench. There we go. And some medicine from Dr. Lemon Socks. That's good. I'm sure that will help. Oh hey, look! When you build power cables on wet marshland, it puts it on a little dock type thing. So this is just sucking all the moisture. That's good. No, art benches aren't quite recreation. The other recreation that they need is television, telescope, music, and food consumption. So what I could do is, like, I don't know if strawberries count as food recreation. I know chocolate does. But there's televisions on the way, and there's a telescope back at the other encampment. So as soon as that gets brought to the new place, McFly's bombs. Oh, what the hell? They've landed right in the corridor. They broke through the roof. Okay, well, everybody needs to get ready to fight then. We're going to be fighting in the corridors, which means we might end up shooting each other. But you do what you gotta do. Dun, 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 dun. I guess let's do that. See how we go. Is that more? Oh, and there's not enough power for the turrets as well. How you've only got an EMP. I don't think that works on humans. But there's more people outside. So you'll be okay. Sent a pen marker. Thanks. Thanks, Ebony Dragon. And chocolate. Oh, chocolate. They will be happy with the chocolate. Send some tame bears to get them. No, I don't think you can reinforce the roof. Once they've got these pods, they just... That's how they attack. But they do all have, like, melee weapons, which is interesting. They have the technology to launch pods straight into my base, but they don't have the technology of ranged weapons. Nina, back up. How's things going? People down here, you won. Good. There's... Okay, they're fleeing, I think. Everyone outside is... fine? Everyone's fine. Harper's taking out these guys on the way out. TD, capture this person. I think everybody's okay. No one needs urgent attention. Ooh, medicine. Thank you, Happy Dragon. And then we can clear up all of this random stuff. Fix the roof. Clear out all the dead bodies. Pick up their weapons and the drugs. They were all on drugs. They all brought stuff with them. Nina, are you okay? I mean, you're just a bit bruised. You're fine. This bear was slightly hurt, as was this timberwolf. Otherwise, everyone's fine. Dr. Lemonsocks missing a weapon. Dun, dun, dun. Sure, that definitely could have been worse. Harpers, you okay? Your jaw is cracked. It sounds painful. They got very lucky with the drop site and didn't aim for that location. Yeah, the fact that it lined up perfectly in the corridor. There's no way they could have known that's where my corridor was. Dun, dun, dun. Why isn't... This isn't all food. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Everything's fine. Collecting up all the food here, making enough pemmican. We've got some animals to carry the stuff. Life is good. Going to abandon all of this art and chairs and chessboards and things in the old colony. Boom, 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 boom. There was a battle in the hallway and T-Leaf was just snoozing. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There we go. Good. Dr. Lemon Socks. Where's your weapon? It was this minigun, I believe. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, I can send people back to loot the old place. But I'll take as much as I can. Boom, boom, boom. Speed things up. It is now the 2nd of September. It's gonna get cold soon, and all the crops will die. But we should be okay. Cindy's getting high. You're on Wake Up and Ambrosia. Good. Your left middle toe's been destroyed. Your lungs and kidneys have been cut. Cindy just took a whole bunch of drugs and then went to play a game of getting high and playing board games. That's the life. Board games on your own. Dum, dum, dum. Have we got more fabric yet? It's got synth thread, wool, leather, not fabric. 30,000 units of food. Potatoes and rice. Okay. 4,000 pemmicans. I think we'll be fine. No wonder you need to be high. Yeah. You just like hallucinate the person you're playing against. Could be effective. Andy Pants is catatonic. What's wrong? Amrest is coming. Just a catatonic breakdown. Like a fainting goat. Uh-oh. Cindy is overdosing. You did take a lot. What do we do? Anyone got any Narcan? Nina's insulting people. Nina's insulting Cindy while she's overdosing. But Dee's throwing a party. Those hats still outside. Maybe. Some of them. No one's putting on the hats. And the clothing store is maybe kind of full. Let's expand that. Solar flare again, good. Oh, I see. The problem here is the extreme female psychic drone. I think that is what's messing with Andy Pants. It's affecting the females, which is... Oh, it's Dirk, Amras, and Andy Pants. Maybe we need to leave sooner rather than later. How much can we carry if we leave right now? Ooh, this caravan's almost there. Mad squirrel. Fine. I'm not going to try and pick up Angeline on the way. That's a recipe for disaster. Okay, if we take all of this, that's 297. So maybe we do need some buffalo. Okay, I'm going to stay on this. I'm going to stay on this one for about... Oh, sunflowers getting high on ambrosia as well. How many buffalo can I afford? Oh, what was that? Oh, it was only a cat. A cat died as you were entering the other. Foil hats incoming. Okay, we'll bring them along, or people can wear them if they want. Oh, they stop psychic drones, don't they? Of course, that's a genius idea. Put it on. Handy Pants can't put it on because she can't walk. I don't think you can tell someone to put a hat on another person. But yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to send some animals. I might send horses rather than Muffalo. We've already got Muffalo. Let's send some horses. I love horses. Best of all the animals. Which is cheaper, actually. Horses are 1,100. So I could only send 3. Oh, the thing keeps exiting whenever I try and type. Muffalo. Oh, Muffaloes are half the price of horses. We'll send Muffalo. Let's send 4 Muffalo. The caravan arrived. Good. Hopefully everyone will be fine. Wait for the Muffalo to arrive. Boom, boom. No, it says my session expired. Refresh. This one's good. A little bit glitchy on the browser side. Go to the store. More Muffalo. Sending 4 tame Muffalo. Dum, dum, dum. There they are. The Muffalo. Grandmaster Pater, why are you wearing the psychic foil helmet? The psychic drone is female. You are male. I want Andy Pants to put it on, really. But you can't walk. Okay, now that we've got Muffalo. How much stuff? Another cat died. Now how much stuff can we carry? Almost 500. Okay, that's pretty good. I won't quite be everything, but a decent amount. Yeah, Amras has got a foil hat on, which is good. But I'll wait until Andy Pants is up for the other one. Yeah, if anyone wanted to send any more pack animals for this one, then feel free. I'll stay on this window for a little bit. The last of the food. Amras is sowing more. We don't need to sow more. Oh, hello. Muffalo! Thank you, Ems. Okay. Now we've definitely got enough to take everything we need. So I'll tell them to start packing everything up. Hopefully it won't be like last time where they pack all the food first and then have nothing to eat. All the steel, the plasteel, limestone. Telescope. Dead people. Pain stopper, bionic leg. Architect eye. Good weapons, not the bio-coded ones. Club made of plasteel. Revolver. Bolt action rival. Duster. Parker. Okay. What else? Take some wool. Sheep wool. Leather. Blue fur. Take all of that. Travel supplies. All of the food. And then there's some left over, so could take some wood. Electric stove. Armchairs. And yes, take some other little bits. Poker table. Dead bodies. Dead animals. Take some more weapons just to like sell on. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. I'll leave it at that. Just a little bit of leeway. Good. And more Kiva, more Muffalo. That is more Muffalo than we need. But thanks. Or maybe that was the original Muffalo. Bum bum bum. Hey Dirk, how's it going? You are still in the old colony, but you're about to leave. Everything's going to be fine. Extra Muffalo are edible. Yes. That is going to be a thing when we get to the other end of the new colony. Because I don't think they'll survive the winter. So we'll just have to cull them. Yeah, they transport themselves, that's true. I might need to add them to the caravan. Another cat died. How are new people doing up here? This is the new animals. Maybe we need kibble here. Well, they've got kibble with them, maybe, but they need to unload it. Unloading is going to take a long time at this end. Maybe we just start culling the Muffalo. So, how are new people doing up here? This is the new animals. Maybe we need kibble with them, maybe, but they need to unload it. Unloading is going to take a long time at this end. Maybe just start culling the Muffalo. Cats are dying of malnutrition. Kibble! Thank you, Ebony Dragon. This should be set to make kibble. They need meat for it, so there's still stuff in here that isn't food. Okay. The cat's dying. Okay, I'm gonna lose all the cats, and we just need to cull. Look at all these chickens, dear God. Okay. I think we picked up more chickens along the way from all of the eggs. Okay, big chicken purge, and the cats can eat. The cats can eat the meat. Ewes and rams. Buck or doe. Tame this mega spider. Pigs, camels, cows. That's a lot of muffalo. We do not need that many muffalo. And killing them will make unloading them quicker. So many muffalo. They do tend to snowball once you've got a lot of horses. Cats and huskies. And keep. Okay. Lovely, and an orbital trade beacon. Install that in there. No pheasants, so you just sent a hare. Sure. Oh yeah, I don't know if I brought the old beacon from the other colony. I don't know where the best place to put it would be. You can stay there for now. This, yeah, people just need to go around slaughtering all of these animals and then taking the meat. Adipants still needs to recover. There's an extra prisoner here I didn't set to recruit. Has everyone got a bed? Is the next question. There's still 2 unowned beds, so I'm guessing we're good. When these 4 come, they might need more, although are any of these people in relationships with each other? Finley is... Oh, a muffalo called Longest Dave has died. Never mind. When did you turn evil? That's a different you. That's someone who attacked us and then changed their name to Ems. Original you is here. Yeah, Finley is married to Ancient Sprite. Where's Ancient Sprite? Over here. Finley, there you go. Oh, Onyx the cat has died. For being miles away. Why were you down there? Oh, this is where all the cats were. Why? Why are they down here? I feel bad for them. We've still got some cats. Never mind. Who's checking people's marital statuses? Lady Mephistopheles married to Amras. Where's Oh, back at the old colony. I see. Ebony Dragon. Okay. Everybody else is with their partners. Everything's fine. Good, good. Sit, collect all the people. Another cat. Where are the cats going first? The colonists were nestled all snug in their beds. Okay, shouldn't take too long. Most of the stuff seems to be packed up already. We might just be waiting on Andy Pants. Turk's just kind of wandering. Uninstall this and then we can add it to the caravan. Some people still unhappy. You are catatonic, Andy. I think because of the drone. But you could put on this foil helmet if you just woke up, and then the drone wouldn't bother you as much. You still have fibrous mechanites as well. Make Amras treat you. We could just put you on the back of a muffalo and you'd be fine. I don't think a healer serum helps with that. It seems to mostly just help with physical injuries. I mean, we can try it. Operations. Healer serum. Prioritize healer serum. See if it does anything. Oh, it healed your mechanites. So it does work on mechanites. Maybe you'll get better sooner. You are also hungry. Have some berries. Cargo pods. Oh, food. That's nice. Load it in the caravan. And there's a shotgun here. Boom, dum, dum, dum. Okay, just waiting for Andy Pants to wake up. Would help with catatonic breakdown, but it only helps one thing at once. Okay. I'm sure you'll get over it. State of mental shock. What I want is someone to just pick up the psychic foil helmet and put it on Andy Pants. But it doesn't. Oh, Dirk just picked up Andy Pants. So I guess you're being loaded. Dun, 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 dun. Why are these animals being returned to the wild? I thought we were killing them. Oh, I selected the wrong thing. I wanted to kill them. There we go. Nope. Slice, not release. Even though it's maybe more meat than we can handle. Because if they're in the wild, then we can go and catch them again later. Yeah, Andy Pants is being carried to the loading zone. Oh, no. Dirk fell asleep. Why? See, now you've got to rescue and... Hang on. I can fix this. It's going to keep carrying Andy Pants backwards and forwards. I'm going to make a sleeping spot here. And it's going to be for medical. And then none of these are going to be for medical. There we go. Now rescue Andy Pants. Put her over here. So then at least she's close. That's maybe more meat than we can handle. Thanks, Andy Pants, I see you. Space Maria's having a sad wander. There's plasteel there. Why haven't we loaded that? Well, these buffalo were hurting themselves. So take the psychic foil helmet, because Andy Pants isn't going to wear it. Also, we're not taking the kibble? I thought we were taking the kibble. Dun, dun, dun. Take some kibble. Dun-dun-dun. But we know who's really in charge of the stream. I mean, Andy Pants is in control of the voting. Dun, dun, dun. He's just sleeping on the ground. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, when you tell them to make a caravan, they stop sleeping in their own beds, which is weird. But it's fine. As soon as they get on the road, everyone will be happy. After 2 hours, you finished the first 8 rows of this pattern. Nice. Good job. Is it a complicated one? Do you have to pay attention? Or is it just switch your brain off, let your hands do it, and count rows? I could turn off their sleep schedules. That is true. Dirk is on a different sleep schedule to everyone else. Changes to anything. Okay. Nobody has to sleep except when they want to. Oh yeah, they are. They're all ready to go except for Andy Pants. But what? No, they left Andy Pants, who was definitely part of the caravan. Well, I guess this is Andy Pants Town now. You have trivial malnutrition. I guess. Yeah, the music as well. This is the national anthem of Andy Pants Town. You know how we were going to leave the original stream elements here to fend on their own? Guess who's the new stream elements? Ems is getting wasted. A rat has become tame. It's Andy Pants, a muffalo named Eloquence Winters, and a rat. I guess we're going to wait and see if you wake up before you starve to death. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. Yeah, you could send a colonist, and then you could leave together. I don't know how to fix, other than using countless numbers of healer serum. How do you cure catatonic breakdown? Angeline has sent a normal colonist. Okay. Angeline has come to the rescue. I guess set you to doctor. Anomalous salami has turned up. Maybe we can make this not the medical bed now. Send you back to this one. What happens if something happens to Angeline? Do we send another person to rescue both of them? Yeah, you herded the muffalo instead of helping Andy Pence. You were brioche stitching. That sounds fancy. I used to do some when I was knitting instead of crocheting. I did some interesting ones, but for the most part, I just have to concentrate too much and end up going wrong anyway. Having to redo stuff. So now I just do crochet, basic stitch. Never have to think about it. Harper's never me dragon are having a fight. That's not good. Got knocked out. Got a bite scar as well. You're also having tiny plushy dragons whilst watching the stream. That's nice. I love tiny dragons. Please rescue a bitty dragon. Oh, you sent another foil helmet while I was switched to the wrong colony. Never mind. A hospital bed. Nice. We mostly moved the hospital beds to the new colony. I mean, you've got malnutrition. Angeline's feeding you. Other than that, and a vitals monitor. Thanks. Yeah. You just need to wake up. I don't know. How do you wake someone up from being catatonic? Is it just the psychic drone and you're not going to wake up whilst it exists? Because there's two lancers down there. And also one of them is Angeline. Been knitting longer than you've been crocheting. 19 years, wow. Yeah, when I was knitting, I'd always prefer knitting in the round and making like hats, and once I made a really long snake toy for a friend's kid. I wish I didn't take these fire phone poppers. But yeah, so crocheting is just easier for the kind of things I prefer to make anyway. Yeah, is Andy Pants just not going to wake up whilst this drone is going on? Because Angeline can't take on the drone. Didn't have the patience for it. Yeah, it's if you can get used to it, it's a good thing to like. It's basically like fiddling with something while you watch TV. As long as you pay just enough attention to not screw up. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do about Andy Pets. I thought Dirk was carrying her to take her to the new colony, but then he went to sleep and he dropped her. So then she had to be rescued. Yeah, healer mech serum. As long as, because last time we did this before, and it just it healed the malnutrition before it healed the other stuff. So once Andy Pants isn't malnutritionized anymore, then maybe we try another healer serum. For now, oh thanks Andy. For now we just need to feed you 0.4%, 0.3, 0.2. Okay. Oh, I could administer some wake up if we've got some wake up somewhere. That would be kind of funny. I assume that works. I don't know if we do in this colony. And a lavish meal. It's okay, you're not malnutritioned anymore. Angeline's eating the lavish meal. Please operate on Andy Pants. Speedy is obsessed with corpses again. Good. Right, wake up. Makeup. Hey! Andy Pants has been cured. Okay, where was that? Oh, the 4 helmet went to the new colony. Never mind. Okay, right. Before anything else bad happens, we're going to form a new caravan. We're going to catch up to the other one, because you'll probably move a lot quicker. Sure, you and the rat? What happened to the muffalo? Did it die? You're mostly just taking food, like the kibble. Fire foam poppers, you can take those. That's about as much as you can carry. That is as much as you can carry. Okay. Maybe you do need some food and an animal. What happened to eloquence? Did you wander off? I think they wandered off. Oh, they're currently attempting to tame alpacas. Anthony's in a daze. Okay. Pemmican's. Thank you, Heavy Dragon. That will help with the journey. And then we just need Angeline to snap out of it. And then we can leave. And this rice. Let's make sure we can take that. If there's any other food around, I just need to put it in a stockpile zone so that it comes with us. Any random berries and stuff. Okay, now cook. Assault rifle and a psychic foil helmet. Useful. Thank you. Where's the assault rifle? There. Okay. Andy Pants can't actually use an assault rifle because she doesn't fight. But we'll take one and we'll give one to Angeline when she's not wandering aimlessly. She's not great at shooting. Yeah, this is the one of you that is incapable of violence. You're a pacifist. You're a lover, not a fighter. Yes. What's wrong? It's the drone. Okay. Just need to get out of here. Maybe I send another muffalo. Here we go. He'll be happy. Andy Pants is visiting the grave of Ems. Trying to pick up these pemmican's. Sunflower's starving. What's wrong with Sunflower? Go and eat something. Look, what hair has gone mad. Ems is having a sad wander. Look at all of this food. So much food. Oh, I've realised that this aircon is on -3. These are both on 21. That's kind of bad. They've been working against each other. Using up all the power. And set them all to -3. Why are there animals sleeping in the food zone? Why is there still a corpse on this table? Damn it, Speedy. Stop leaving corpses everywhere. And this is a mess. Stream elements, you're not doing your job. I'm taking away your other jobs. You're back to just cleaning. Let me put this on. 4. Da, da, da. Yes, we're leaving a colony full of corpses and a psychic drone. Turn off this. Okay. Oh, what the hell, Angeline? You got in a fight with a hare. Now you're bleeding to death, and you're just wandering off. Animal bed, thank you. We'll take that with us. I'll put some more animal beds in the new place. There's too many animals. In 100 years, they're going to make a horror movie about this mythical colony. Yes. It's alright, I'll take it to the new colony, and I'll build some more. We've got so much leather. We can build 100 animal beds. Just need to decide where to put them. Angeline, can you please snap out of it and go get some medical attention? Yes, come on. Please. I know life is hard. But still. Oh, it's not your fault, Ebony Dragon. It's because I keep jumping backwards and forwards. Stream Elements is insulting people. Remember what happened to the other Stream Elements? We cut out their tongue. Cat 18 plaintively snuggled up to stream elements. That's nice. But yeah, when I keep jumping between the two colonies, yeah, it sends it to whichever one I'm on at the same time. Oh. Well, that didn't go well. Arctic Wolf. Still wandering. Hopefully you collapse before you die. Just waiting. At least you're going to eat something. That's good. Dun, 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 dun. How's the unloading of stuff going? It's just everywhere. Okay, maybe it's because these areas are full. I should make this a miscellaneous area. This is for everything doesn't have otherwise have a place. So at least we can get it out of the weather. And then a lot of it can be installed. We could install a TV so that people are happier. And everything's so dirty. Stream elements, do your job. That is a lot of bloodstains, yes. That's from the Great Animal Purge. Come on. If you don't snap out of it soon, Angeline. Oh. You're still psychotic wandering, but you have decided to go to a hospital bed. That's good. So Andy Pants can tend to you. Yes, medical emergency. I'm aware. You'll be fine. No longer wandering. Good. To make the commander colony more creepy by putting bloodstains everywhere. Yeah. Extreme blood loss, yes. From tiny bites from a hair. Maybe it was like the rabbit from Monty Python. Viciously ripped your head off. Where did those guns go? Did they get packed away? No. I thought they were up here. I'm always losing track of things in this game. Have I lost them? Oh, they're here. Down here. Okay. Stream elements. Very unhappy. Come on, we're so close. We're almost ready to leave. You're a little low on food. But there's only 2 of you. Okay, no longer incapable of walking. Equip this assault rifle. And then I'm gonna And then we're going to go. Maybe I'll send some food. Pemmicans. Oh, not a raid. Hang on. Let me send some food. Tribe of Oma. Oh, they're here. There's Pemmicans. Oh, and this mega spider's eating them. Damn it. Okay, Tribe of Oma. How bad is it? It's 2 guys with spears. I think we'll be okay. Okay, let's deal with this. The problem is that Andy Pants doesn't fight. And Angeline got attacked by a hare whilst in a psychotic wandering state. Says fully healed. Okay. More pemmicans. Thank you, Ebony Dragon. Which should be good for the journey. Make sure we've got those. Angeline, you are gonna have to get out of bed to deal with this raid at some point soon. Like now. Okay. Try and get you in a strategic position. Maybe there. Nope. No, run away. They've got melee weapons. Need range on them. Oh no. You remember how we sent Angeline to save Andy Pants from death. Well, she did her job. Now she's returning. You sent a resurrector mech serum, Andy. That's not gonna help. She's not dead. She's just being sent away. So here's the thing. There's an Angeline currently being held under armed guard. There's an Angeline currently being kidnapped. And then I think in the isn't there a regular Angeline in the new colony? Where are you? I can't find you. There you are. And then there's an Angeline who's just happily farming away. Well, 2 out of 3 of you are now members of a different tribe. So good luck with that. There is a member of the raid still wrecking stuff and burning things. Andy Pants can't do anything about it. So here's a question. Better than Nebula's record. True. 2 kidnapped is better than like 3 dead. Okay, Andy, how quickly can you gather your things and leave the colony whilst it is burning down? It's still under attack. Here we go. Travel supplies, all of the food. Items just the important things. Res serum. Vitals monitor. Hospital bed. Fire foam popper. That's what we're taking. And these assault rifles. We're leaving everything else. Go. So, can you do that whilst... Yeah, I know she's been kidnapped. Can you do that whilst also running away from Evil Ems? Luckily, Evil Ems isn't interested in hurting you. She's interested in burning things. Can we install one of these poppers? What if I do this? Anti-pants. Work. Construct. Prioritize. Is this... It worked! I was worried then. And that's how you deal with fire. Where's Evil M's gone? Did she leave? I think she left. She'd set fire to stuff and then peaced out. They got Angeline, that's all they wanted. So now you just have to get out as quickly as possible. Where the hell are you going? Oh, you're picking up this hospital bed. Run, 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 run away. Hey, Rosie, how's it going?
Hi Dave.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too.
I hope you're having a nice day, Raw07 Heart.
I am Raw07 Heart. I'm having a great day. We lost another Angeline, but Andy Pants survived, and the last two caravans are going to leave and head to the new colony. And then that will be the end of the Enchanted Woodland and a glorious new chapter in New Pigeontonville. At some point we also need to send a raiding party back to get other Angeline. Maybe we could do that at the same time. Because there's enough people to survive. Yeah, let's do that. How about... Maybe I'll go myself. And I'll bring... Who's got good weapons? Eloquence. You've got a laser. Lahumph. Harpers. Someone with melee. Bloomers. I think that'll be okay. With enough travel supplies. Why are you not taking food? What do you mean days of food unlimited? Because we can forage enough? I don't understand. Is it because we're good at foraging? Boreal forest times 127 a day? Well, I'm going to take some pemmican anyway, because I don't trust that. Okay. So, now the caravans will cross over each other. But we'll be able to get other Angeline back. Da, 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 da. And then we've also got this person who's being recruited. We could turn this into Rosie. There we go. Missing recreation type cerebral play. Was that because we don't have anything here? Not worried about here. Is it a season thing? Was winter the last time? No, I don't know. I think it's just because the people I was sending had particularly good foraging ability, and it was in a good area, and we weren't carrying all the animals. Ray Tracer has romanced Ebony Dragon. That's nice. Got a bed. Let's kick Nina out of this bed. Ebony Ray Trace. There you go. That's now your room. Nina can go to a different room. Everything's still dirty. Stream elements not doing your job. Let's give some. I mean, everyone's got cleaning pretty high. It's just they've got other stuff above it. I'm still unpacking all of this stuff. It's now going into this space. Put some shelves in the armory. That'll help things. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Link. I didn't copy the settings from. No, never mind. Clear all. Weapons. Apparel. Dun, dun, dun. Armor. Good. That. Oh, there's only pants left. Nice. So there's now no one at this colony. This is good. Just a whole bunch of art and wood. Nice. I have had it before where I've made a colony and everyone slowly just died in it, but then you can set it to fast forward and sometimes just new people join on their own volition, and then you've got a new colony and you just start again. So maybe that'll happen with the old one, or maybe I'll just abandon it. Okay, the batteries are all pretty full now because of the new solar power. Solar power is the way. Why is there a Thrumbo in here? I should maybe... Yeah, I should limit animals' spaces. Okay. What have we got? Animal sleeping spot. Make a load. Yeah. Then we'll put some beds for the important animals inside. Okay, and then zones. Zone 3 is animal zone. They can get in here and they can get outside, but they can't wander around too much. They can be there. Here we go. And then animals. Area 3, please. More revenge. It's fighting a cow. Look at the cow fighting right now. Fighting a war. It's magical bull. 17. It's dead. Never mind. What was I doing? Animals. Area 3, please. Dun, dun, dun. That will help with... Oh, look at all these cats. That will help with the mess. Dun, 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 dun. Chunks of spacecraft. Lovely. Oh, it's the old colony. I don't care about that. Dun, 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 dun. Is this working? I guess it finishes in like 1.6 days. Dun, 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 dun. This has gone quite well. Some of the roof collapsed. So let's get rid of more of it. And then cancel a few to keep stability. Dun, dun, dun. Cindy's had a heart attack because she was high on Wake Up. That's debilitating. Okay. Good. Good to know. Resting. Medical emergency. Cindy, yes. Someone rescue Cindy. Dandy, rescue Cindy. You do need to stop taking Wake Up. I could change your drug policy. You keep collapsing. Oh, you died. This is why you don't do drugs, kids. Cindy has died. Rip Cindy. I think we've got a resurrection, which is a different kind of Wake Up juice. Where is it? This is just cloth. Where is it? Is it in here somewhere? I swear we had some. Can't see it. Did we use it all? Did we use all of the resurrecting serums? Oh no, there's 3 right here. Okay. Please resurrect Cindy. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, magic, 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 magic. Woo. Hooray! Cindy is alive. Now that you're a new person, maybe you're not addicted to wake up anymore. No, you still are. What drug are you onto next? I don't know. It's apparently, even though you've been resurrected, you're still high. Good job. Oh yeah, Dr. Levensocks, your eyes. Your eyes are being here somewhere. There's one. There's another one. Okay. Let's give you your new eyes. New eyes. Fabulous. Yeah, that's true. It is in your bloodstream. Vivola's having a tantrum. How's travelling going? Good, good. These 2 caravans will cross over about here. Andy Pants is catching up. Maybe start installing some of this stuff, really. Chairs. Put in front of the TV. Animal bed. Like here next to the TV. Another TV. We could install it in the hospital. Have like 2 TVs on opposite sides of the room. Maybe here so people can watch it while they eat dinner. Dun, dun. Animal beds. We've got vanometric power cell. Always good. Over here. Another armchair, good. Another TV, swimming in TVs. Good, good, good. That's vitals monitor. Need that in the hospital. Perfect. Animal bed. There we go. Going in there. Yeah, yeah. Light. Where do we need more light? In here. It's kind of dark. Turrets. Turrets are always good. Oh, okay. the cold is setting in. Cargo pods. Back in the old colony. Dr. Lemon Socks awaiting surgery. Who's our best doctor? Tea leaf, 10, 9, 10, 10, 6. Okay. Though it was Dandy Octopus who screwed it up last time, so maybe we make Tea Leaf do it this time. It was owned by Finley. Finley's not our best doctor. Finley, please stop. Tea Leaf. Octavian Soup is obsessed with corpses. Why is everybody always obsessed with corpses? Every train sent another vitals monitor. Thank you very much. Store that in the hospital. And some medicine. Good, good. Dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. There's more stuff over here to install. Oh, so many things. A multi-analyzer. Beautiful. More turrets. Lovely. Dun, dun, dun. Chairs, butcher tables, tiny TV. We'll put this one in the hospital. There. Did it work? You've got one Archotech eye. 2 Archotech eyes. Fabulous. You are no longer blind, Dr. Lemon Socks. Okay, this is good. People are less upset with their clothes as well. Moving stuff inside. It's still dirty, but people are getting on that. Space Maria's cleaning. Doo-doo. That's it. Organise the stuff. Some of this we don't really need. Oh, there's an extra eye. Another hospital bed. Replace one of these regular beds. More batteries. Batteries always good. Maybe make another. Let me just put them here. Lovely, lovely. Twitch viewers have voted to remove all addictions. Okay. You have prevented Cindy from ruining her new life. Andy Pants' caravan has been ambushed. Andy Pants is alone and cannot fight. And I don't think there's an option to run. Dr. Lowenflux is confused. Um, I don't think there's any way to help you. You can't run away, and you can't fight. Will not fight. So, I think this is where Bad Cindy, the hermit, just murders you with a knife. Send tame bears. Ooh. That could be an option. My extension isn't working. Let me refresh. We could send a tame animal to try and help Andy Pants. We send a bear. How much for a bear? Tame polar bear. That's expensive. We'll do it. We'll do it for you, Andy Pants. I guess I'll die .jpg. So, I've sent it. Will it arrive before you get murdered? Let's find out. It's arriving. It's here. I don't think you can tell it to attack before you've trained it, but maybe if you go stand next to it, it will defend you. Longest day of the polar bear. It's your only chance at survival. Bear friend. Nope, don't run away, bear. The bear's trying to leave. Bear. Please, bear. Maybe the bear won't actually help until you get stabbed once. But you've got to be close enough. I'm coming for you, Andy. Roar. Let's stand near the bear and just try and get stabbed a little bit. Bear, come back. This is tense. The bear does not want to stand next to you. Stab, stab. Let's. I want to stand close to the bear and get stabbed once, but the bear does not want to stand still. Come on, bear. I'll try and predict where the bear's going to be. Oh, I see. The bear's running away. That's why the bear doesn't want to get close. No, it's a tame bear. It's not a trained bear. The bear does not want to help. Oh, I wasted my money on polar bear. That didn't even help. Too bad. Rip that Andy Pants. Gone to join the other Andy Pants that was swept away by a tornado. Fabulous. More power. Mad caribou. Wow. Wow. Where's he going? Ooh. Stab. Good job, Ems. You got it. Maybe we should have sent a wild bear. It's possible a wild bear would have done the job. I think animals in general just run away unless you've trained them to fight on your behalf. And wild animals, it's like even if you attack them, they only have a percentage chance to retaliate. Cindy needs rescue. Oh, get back in bed. No, needs rescue again. The resurrection sickness. You've got a scar on your eye. Itchy. Get back in bed. Mushroom, piggy, please. There you go. Back in bed. Nope. Stay in bed. We had this before with someone with resurrection sickness. They just... This is facing the wrong way. It's going to annoy me. They just wouldn't stay in bed. Octavian Soup no longer having a corpse obsession. Tea Leaf just ate dinner on top of a corpse. All this food. Delicious food. I think we'll be able to survive the winter. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. People are travelling. Oh, they're crossing over. I think they have crossed over. Maybe it's about time, because I think this is just going to be slowing the game down. And there isn't anything we need anymore. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to this colony. So long, the Enchanted Woodland. Still being attacked by a psychic drone. We left a single rat behind. They keep digging up the same corpse every time. Yeah. It's got bits falling off it. Keeps getting smacked by the shovel. Farewell, haunted colony. This is the perfect music for saying goodbye to the colony. Here comes Winter's inspired taming. That's good. Who's having a bad time? Ems. Rotting corpse, I see. Your friend's died. Another rat and an egg box. Ooh, egg box. Let's install that in here for the chicken and the ducks. Maybe the one, we only got one duck. Is this a tame rat? I think that was the rat you sent. It's been eaten. Sorry. Sorry, Salami. That rat did not last long. Ems is having a corpse obsession now. What? Sunflower's picking out. Ems and Nina have started a relationship. That's nice. Give them this bed. There we go. Somebody please get rid of it. Don't know, Sunflower. Don't eat on top of the corpse. Get rid of the corpse. Okay. Everything should just go nice and smoothly. Before we end, I wanna do the quest for Angeline to see if we can get her back. I haven't actually accepted it yet, so I should do that. Oh, I didn't need to accept it. It's just there. Good job, we didn't leave it too far. 8 turrets, a mortar, and 2 people. And there may be an unknown threat. Okay. As long as we don't group up and get blasted by mortars, we'll be okay. It's what he would have wanted, the rat to be eaten. Fair enough. Getting cold outside. Just make sure all of the heaters are turned on. I think they have been, like, all through the summer, but no one's been complaining. So it's fine. Oh, these... Oh no, these rooms do have heaters and vents. So they're fine. And we've got enough power. So we should be fine. Psychic Soothe Pulsar. Smashed Stump. Fabulous. We've got three extra eyes. A lung that's at 60%. An architect leg. Bionic arm. What's my condition? How's my... I've got 1 leg, 1 arm. I still need to complete my transition into a full cyborg. Plant's dying because of cold. That's fine. Knew it was going to happen. We do have cloth now, actually, so we can do more colourful carpets because all of those are finished. Carpet. Viridian. Olive. Mustard. Subtle blue. Pastel red. Grape. Do you want a grape carpet? And subtle magenta. Beautiful carpet tones. Robo Dave, the $6 million streamer. Yeah. Do you still have a green room? I mean, you don't have any room, Andy Pants. You're gone. I'm sorry to break that to you, but we watched you get stabbed to death. Yeah, one of you had a room. The one who got carried away with a tornado. You're not here anymore, Andy Pants. You are this polar bear. But you don't have any more colonists. You had 2, and they're both gone. I could put the polar bear in a green room if you want. Dum, dum, dum. I think losing... Did Andy Pants? No, Andy Pants didn't have the telescope. She just had fire foam poppers. And some other little stuff. Who was this? Andy Pants the Scout? Whoever this was, they just killed them and abandoned the body. Was that one of them? Was it a raider? Did they have a fight between themselves and then just left the body? Interesting. Install this. What's the stuff we're going to want to sell? Go here for now. Install more turrets. Dum dum dum. Another animal bed. Another chair. Chair. Lovely. I think this is the cozy room. Still just cooking. Are we making kibble for people? Yeah, still doing kibble. Good. Angeline has sent a good colonist. I assume that's new Andy Pants. Where did they go? Also, who is this? Is there a raid that I missed? There's dead people around the place. Where's this good colonist? This one. Making this new Andy Pants. There we go. Rosie's attempting to escape. Llama's dealing with it. Dum dum dum. Left thumb torn off, left middle toe bitten off. Just calm down. Get back in bed. Nope, that didn't work. Angeline, please. Please deal with it as well. Now she's got a shotgun. Not ideal. No, don't shoot her. Capture. Dun, dun, dun. Then help llama. There we go. New Andy Pants. What's your bio? Well, you can fight better than the last one. You're a hideaway and a logger. Cannibal. Industrious, sanguine. Good for plants. Okay. Plants. Good. Stuff. Now it's 3 months years of cleaning. Okay. Oh no, I wasn't giving Cindy. Hunting. Most research. Some growing. Andy Pants, you can have something from the armory. How about a fabulous shotgun? I think that's the best we got. Lynn's having a Binge awful bedroom. What's wrong with your bedroom, Lynn? Which one's... Salami? Okay. I guess we've got human meat now. Shall I cook it? I could say add food. Cook a fine meal. Only using human meat. And then how do I... Food restrictions. Here we go. And then Andy Pants. You can eat this. No, you can't. I can't tell you to. I can't tell you can eat only eat the cannibal one. Well, I guess it's a toss-up to see who gets to eat the cannibal food. Who are our cannibals? Lama Lupe is a night owl. Let's check. You are on night owl schedule. Beautiful industrious jogger. Depressive, slothful, pyromaniac. Oh, I'm trying to click on people. Angeline, the cannibal. Pyromaniac. Nothing. Slothful. Memory. Tough. Super immune. Sickly. Tough. Slow poke. Undergrounder. Can't do anything about that. Undergrounder. Quick sleeper. Night out. Mushroom piggy. What's your schedule? Good. Someone's just leaning on a car horn outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Misandrist. Another cannibal. Ebony dragon. And Antipants. So there's three cannibals.
Yes.
Hey!
Fertile land,
Chill
we will
literacy.
thrive.
Hello.
We will rule over all this land, and we will call it
This land.
this land.
Did we make it? We did. We made a fine meal out of human meat, and someone ate it. I don't know who. I wasn't watching. Average book enjoys coming in. Hi, Sam. What were you reading? Oh, there's another one. There's... No, this is a lavish meal made from milk and rice. So maybe no one's eaten the human meat. Although it looks like it's gone down. Oh look, Ancient Sprite is making... Oh, we turned it into kibble. Okay. The animals are eating humans. Humans aren't eating humans. Ebony Dragon sends lavish meals so that you can't tell which one has human meat in it. Nice. No, I don't think it actually made it into a fine meal. I think it just got turned into kibble. Why are you hungry? We're making kibble for you from humans. We're giving the chickens a taste for for human meat. That's not going to end badly at all. You were reading Mark Twain short stories. Nice. Sounds like fun. I like how whenever Chilistracy raids me, just everyone who was already in my chat becomes a raider. Because you had both streams open. It's fair enough. Stream elements cleaning away. Good. You're still alive, Sam. Don't worry. We have had some casualties. We're on to our third Andy Pants. 2 different Angelines got kidnapped. We might be able to get one of them back. Boodot died last time. It's very sad. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, you're all raiders, like Harrison Ford. We. Let's install some of this stuff. Extra fermenting barrels for extra fermenting. Let's just put it around. Can get that beer on the go. We do a good trade in beer. It's our main export from the town. Although we're not growing hops in actually, now that I think about it. So we can't make beer. Maybe that was an oversight. Just got one of these brewing barrels. Nothing to put them in. Maybe this cotton field can become a hop field for the next growing cycle. Can expand it a bit as well. We did leave the old colony. There was a psychic drone and lots of blood everywhere. It was very spooky. Hamras's caravan has arrived. Hey, hello friends. They all immediately fall asleep on the floor. But they've got lots of stuff. They made it. And we lost Andy Pants, so that's it. That's everyone at the new colony. These people are attempting to rescue Angeline, and then they'll return to the colony. Eloquence is slow because of food poisoning. Sent more animal beds. Thank you, Ebony Dragon. Let's install them in the living area. I haven't designated who sleeps in them at the moment. It's currently a chicken. I feel like it should be like dogs. Boodot the dog. Paula Marie the dog. What is going on? A monkey was eaten by a bear. Okay. Just hear the noise of that. And this chicken has been downed. Poor chicken. Let's put cats and dogs in this bit. Have we got any cats with names? Just Dandy Octopus. Cat 1. Cat 10. This one, we've got a couple of terriers and a duck. Huskies. Oh yeah, those were timberwolves, not dogs. Never mind, they're kind of like dogs. The other animals can sleep. Duck, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Ancient Sprite leading all the Muffalo through the corridors. That's not going to cause any traffic jams at all. Timberwolves are dog-shaped. Yes, that is correct. There we go. Sunflower and stream elements. This isn't allowed. Stream elements isn't allowed a relationship. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll let you have a room together for now. But I will attempt to break up this relationship. More dogs. Yorkshire Terrier and the tortoise. The tortoise can sleep inside. The tortoise, who is 111. How's this going? Now, no growth. A lot of consumption. Okay. I think it's time to cull more of the animals. All of these Muffalo have names, but I'm sorry. I'm going to kill all but one of each name. They're fine. You can live. You get to live. Too many chickens. As long as we've got hen and a rooster. Goats. Get rid of one of you. A ewe and a ram. And a lamb. Get rid of that one. Keep a breeding pair of alpacas. A buck and doe. Buck and or doe. A pig and a sow. The rest can die. Camels. Lose this one. One bull, one cow. Everybody else can die. Muffalo. There's so many called Muffalo 1. Keep all the pregnant ones for now. There are too many calves. Maybe we don't. Donkeys. Oh no, that's our only male donkey. We can't lose that one. Stallion, mare, foal. Lose some horses. Keep all the cats and all the huskies. As soon as I unpause, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Stream elements hiding in room. Bum, 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 bum. Difference between a rooster and a cockerel? I don't really know. Cockerel, a young rooster. Llama, why don't you have a weapon? Action rifle. Oh, we just cleaned all of this. It's now becoming covered in blood again. Oh, all the animals are eating the food that we're dropping from the muffalo that we're killing. Ebony Dragon! Wow!
Ebony_Dragon just subscribed.
Thanks for the 3 months. And thanks for being here for this stream. It's been good. I do like streams where people can get involved. Yeah, I'm always looking for more. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of games. I haven't decided on what, but stuff that you can all join in with. Maybe Choice Chamber, maybe some Jackbox. What else? Maybe like maybe more browser games like we did last time. Some of them were good. Not sure about others. I keep seeing people not quite Chaos stream. I was thinking about Wheel, or I was thinking, oh dear God, that's a whole lot of foxes. Okay, I'll carry on talking about tomorrow after we've dealt with these foxes. Everybody on lockdown. We're gonna let the turrets deal with the foxes. What up? They're currently not. They're just gonna eat the turrets, but then they explode, so it's fine. Oh, that was close. Didn't quite get through the wall. Maybe turrets aren't enough for a massive pack of foxes. Oh, did it say there was some in the north as well? No, I think we're okay. Well, it's kind of getting through them. They are destroying all of my turrets. Some of them weren't set to rebuild. Is it over? Did we deal with all of them? I think we're okay. And we need to rebuild the walls as well. Salami has sent 20 rats. Was that to distract the foxes? It didn't work. They're all dead. There will be no match for my army. 20 untamed rats. Fabulous. Good job. We took care of them. What was I saying? Tomorrow, yeah. I'll find some games. I considered doing Wheel for Chaos, but then I thought I might just let people vote on it, so that, you know, the maximum number of people can join in and whatnot. I've been seeing some people play like a low-res racing game with like loads of people. I was wondering if that is either free or cheap. Is that something we could do? I haven't looked into what it actually is. I've just seen a few clips of streamers playing it. But maybe that. Tomorrow is the start of October, and I have been planning some Some spooky streams. Ooh, more chocolate. Thank you. Yeah, spooky streams. Starting next Tuesday, and then the Saturday after, and then every Tuesday and Saturday for the month of October. Going to be playing some multiplayer. Oh no, everyone's still on lockdown as well. Thank you. Everybody. You can put Dirk back on Night Owl schedule as well. Or maybe he's not a Night Owl. I don't remember. You can stay on unrestricted for now. Yeah, spooky streams like Dead by Daylight, Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, Redfall. Gonna do a spooky board game in tabletop sim, stuff like that, and yeah, and then maybe some solo spooky streams as well. But I'm also planning a couple of special things that you can all get involved with for a couple of streams towards the end of the month, but I'll let you know about them once it's all planned. But yeah, and then we'll do probably throw some Jackbox in there as well with a Trivia Murder Party. Do some of that Sunday since it's the first day of October. Lots of fun. No, I don't have any of the Rimworld DLCs. I've been waiting for them to have a good discount in the Steam store, and then I'll pick them up. So maybe we'll finish with this colony, try and get everybody off the planet on the rocket, and then at some point in the future I'll buy all the DLC, and then we can do it again with DLC. Boom, 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 boom. F099. It's free if you have Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, okay. I do not have that. I do not have a Nintendo Switch or anything like that goes with it. Let's put this telescope outside so people can use it and see. Fun with the royalty one. Make a person king, but a vast palace. That sounds like something that would be fun. I can be the king, and you can all be my peasants, serfs, something like that. Sam's using the telescope. Whoa! You almost got hit by a meteor. I mean, it's made of plasteel. That's pretty good. I've never seen it shoot across my screen like that because I've been zoomed in before. That's crazy. Make stream as the court jester. Yes. This tree. Everybody's fixing things. King of the Castle. Yeah, I did King of the Castle once. I've been meaning to go back to it at some point. Because I think you can carry on with like the same storyline and like be the next generation of that people, I think. Or maybe we'll just start again. It's indie smashing stuff. Are we almost there? We're so close. I'll do this. Get Angeline back or die trying. And then that's where we'll leave it. Hey Thunder, how's it going? There we go. We're lowering the number of animals. They still consume a lot, but it's slightly more manageable. Maybe... Oh, look at all these rats. Maybe hunt some more. Fresh meat for the kibble. And then we've got a whole lot of foxes and things. I think we're fine. Pemmicans. Thank you, Ebony Dragon. I think we're okay. I've got 3,600 pemmicans. Maybe up. Up the number of kibbles so that we're really feeding the animals. Here we go. Yes, we can survive the winter. I think this is enough food. And we're also still growing stuff through the winter in small amounts. Hey, Rosie's been recruited. That took a long time. You're a defector. I mean, yes you are. Tough. Very good at shooting. That is excellent news. Why don't you have this masterwork machine pistol? Good at doctoring as well. Lovely. And hunting. Sweet. People don't have basic. Okay. That one. There's probably stuff I'm missing from my production room. Biofuel refinery? We don't have one of those. Fabrication bench. Take that. I think that's where you make components, right? These are good things. We also don't have a comms console. It's nice to get one of those in. Over there. Penetrating scanner. More vitals monitors for the hospital. And then eventually we'll get pod launchers, which will help with the transport. Some more trade beacons in so we can sell a whole bunch of this stuff. Come on in here so we can sell old weapons. Everyone's having a pleasant day. Andy Pants dug a hole. Holes are good. Cindy chopped logs. Wow, everyone's doing like proper outdoors physical activity. Roof collapse. These things were crushed. Cindy. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. That's my fault. How are you doing? Little cut on your head. Minor blood loss. Although the cut on your head, you die in 7 hours, so maybe it's not quite as simple as that. Tea Leaf is our best doctor. There you go. The caravan has been jumped by 2 squirrels. Did we really need to stop for that? Everybody spread out so you're not shooting each other. Did we really have to stop the caravan for that? No, yeah, carry on. You can take the dead squirrels if you really want. Dun, dun, dun. You cook dinner? I mean, dinner's good. I made some spicy chicken in pita bread with sweet potato fries. A cat has been torn to death by this bear. This bear's a menace. Let's try and tame it. Can't have it eating all of our cats. We need those for science. Oh wow, this I didn't realize there was so many animals that weren't fitting in here. Okay, maybe we need extra butcher tables. I think there's another one in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. We need to butcher more stuff. Oh, it's not that song. Make kibble. Bolognese, nice. Pasta with andouille sausage and hot peppers. Ooh, all good. At some point I'd like to start doing cooking streams, but my current kitchen setup is not ideal for that. So when I get my own place, hopefully it will have a good kitchen for streaming. It's one of the things I'm going to keep an eye out when I go looking. I really like a big central island, so you can have like a camera on the opposite side. And also just in general, I like islands in kitchens. Yes, cooking streams. Yeah, I could try one here, but it would be awkward, like side angles. I've got like a long USB extender, so I can take the webcam into the kitchen and still run the stream from my PC. But yeah, it would just be a little bit awkward. Mortar. Another hospital bed here I haven't installed. Many armchairs. We'll start putting them in people's rooms to make their rooms nicer. Caravan arrived at prisoner camp. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay. Let's go. This is raw fungus. The lovely turkey meat, insect meat, raw fungus. They've got. This is the mortar. There's turrets all around. What I'm always tempted to do, rather than shooting the turrets, is to just go and disconnect the battery, or if you just... Oh no, you have to kill the people first. But then you can just... If I kill the people, then I can disconnect the wires. And then I don't have to shoot the turrets, because turrets are kind of annoying. But there's Angeline. Just biding her time. Okay. So if we can lure out the... Oh, no, we're good. Quick, everybody move. We need to keep moving because they've got a mortar. So maybe luring out the people is less of an option. This one's become Andy Pants. Bloomers can kind of draw everyone's fire because she has a shield. The shield belt. Okay, let's move around here. Don't want to have anyone get too injured. We must just run in and take out this person. Go Bloomers, I believe in you. Colonist needs rescue. Who's down? Lahumph. 17 hours. You'll be okay. How's Bloomers doing? Fine. Should win this melee fight. Okay. So now that all the people are dead, should be able to do is like I can claim this battery, uninstall it, and then if I can I tell? No, Bloomers isn't assigned to constructing. I think I am. Yeah. Maybe if I do this. Bloomers. Uninstall the battery. And that should turn off the turrets. Oh no, this one's connected straight to... This one's connected to both of these, so these both have to be deconstructed. Yeah, so let's get everyone doing this. Claim, uninstall, deconstruct. Then Bloomers is cleaning. Why Bloomers? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that one's That one's done. Eloquence, be careful. Okay, maybe you're not the person to do this. Bump, bump. No, eloquence. Maybe just the battery will be fine. Yes, there we go. Cool. Let's install this bed for bloomers. And then who's our doctor? I think it's... No, bloomers, yeah. Lamp and eloquence. Who's got the sleeping spot here? Make medical. Who's got the medical supplies? Dun, 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 dun. Harper's does. Harper's, come over here. Drop the supplies. Oh, I've been sent more. Thank you, Ebony Dragon. Rescue Lahumph. Harper's. Rescue Eloquence. Bloomers. Tends to Lahumph. If I claim this door, can I just go through it? No. Hold open. How about now? No. Deconstruct it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Eloquence is up. Nice. How's everyone doing? No immediate danger. 4 hours? Oh no, he's asleep. I see. Wait for Bloomers to finish with Lahumph. There we go.
Distant
Thunder.
Thunderx exam gifted a tier 1 sub to Helmanson_M.
Oh, thank you, Thunder. That's very kind. I don't know if Helmanson's here or not, but I hope you enjoy your gift sub. Angeline is not... hasn't just joined us. Free prisoner. Oh, okay. We have to, there we go. Angeline's back. We've now got 2 Angelines. We can make this one Thunder. Should we do that? Oh, I did it. No, I clicked it too many times. Come back, go back. There we go, Thunder. You're not twins anymore, Angeline. One of you's now Thunder. Da, da, da. How's everyone's health? Fine, fine. Fine. Dealing with that. Sweet, well. I think if we reform the caravan, we should give the option to take stuff with us without having to uninstall it. As soon as Eloquence is okay. Transport pod. Oh, this this person's become Thunder as well. Never mind. We can't just help them, we can only capture them. Normally that angers the faction. Paint bar. Are we already mad with them? Yeah, they're already hostile. Okay. We'll capture them then. D. Capture. Just lying down. I forget about my glowing eyes. Okay, I think we can just leave now. Reform caravan. To head home. With Thunder with us. We can take these components. Make sure we take all of this. Maybe not raw meat. Take some fungus. Why not? Bedrolls. Batteries. Shells. Weaponry. Batteries. Turrets. And a mortar. No, can't take the mortar. And we've got the rest. I like it. And as much steel as we can carry. Fabulous. And we're off. Well, we did it. We successfully recovered one of our own. We didn't lose any more people. And once the caravan returns, we'll all be at the new place, New Pigeonsonville. I forget about my glowing eyes, yes. Another roof collapse. That's my bad. But we can now build into all of this space. Fabulous. We've now got 2 Thunders, so we can rename one of those next time. Recruit. Nice. We've got so much food. We've got more meat up here. Everybody's happy. Stream elements. Fabrication bench. We can make component and more charge rifles. Do until you have loads of components. Perfect. And sure, I'll make some of this. Fabulous. This is going swimmingly. We are an expert colony. High intelligence, good research. I've been streaming for 6 hours. Doesn't feel like that. It's good. I get lost in Rimworld. So much stuff to do. Oh, nice, okay. Turn down to regular mode. And we save. Good job, Pigeon Squadron. Congratulations. Nice. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, for some games that hopefully lots of you can join in with. I will decide on them tomorrow. And it'll be lots of fun. I closed Rimworld and I was greeted by a snake because I remembered that I was listening to the sounds of snakes earlier. Okay. I was talking earlier about playing spooky games during the month of October, and one of the people I've invited who is going to join for maybe a few streams is the wonderful man known as Krotuk. We used to play like Phasmophobia with Krotuk. So we're going to do some of that, and then he might join for like Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead as well, because those are some of his favourite games. So look forward to that. More with Crotuck. But for now, go say hi. Drop him a follow if you're not. And I think you get Sea of Thieves drops as well. So enjoy. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Love you. Mwah.